Hello and welcome to Talking Movies at the Toronto International Film Festival. I'm Tom Brook. Joining me here at our venue, CeeLo at the Ballroom, are my BBC Culture colleagues, Deputy Culture Editor Christian Blauvelt and contributor Emma Jones. We're going to be talking about The Face of an Angel, a Michael Winterbottom film that's made quite an impact here at the festival. It's inspired by the real-life killing of the British student Meredith Kercher in Italy in 2007. That, of course, is a case that involved Amanda Knox.
The circus is in town.
I think the film is a critique of the media circus surrounding the Amanda Knox case and not part of the problem itself. I think that, when I first heard that there was going to be an Amanda Knox movie here at Toronto, I groaned. I think a lot of people did. We thought it was going to be sensationalistic. It was going to be like a TV movie biopic.
She's the story.
Yeah, guilty or not, that's all anyone wants to read.
The film is a pretty damning critique of a media culture in which journalists would rather speculate on what they don't know rather than report on what they do know. And I give Michael Winterbottom a lot of credit for that.
And Emma, Michael Winterbottom, fantastic filmmaker, very prolific, lots of hits and misses. I love this film. It wasn't perfect. What did you think?
I think Michael Winterbottom is hit and miss in this movie. I'm not really sure that he knows what he wants to say for half of it. It's only really at the end that I think I understood that Michael Winterbottom wanted to say that in all of this, that we have forgotten the actual victim herself, Meredith Kercher.
On to a completely different film. From Argentina, there is a film called Wild Tales that I know that you really like. I loved it. It's a revenge fantasy, and it's very cleverly crafted. It has the feeling of Almodovar about it, and in fact, he co-produced the film. What did you like about it particularly, Christian?
Wild Tales is like what would have happened if Luis Buñuel had directed Pulp Fiction. It's a propulsive collection of 6 short films about violence and vengeance, unified by the idea that human beings are inherently irrational and sometimes lash out against the pressures of contemporary life in bizarre ways. It's an extraordinary piece of filmmaking, and it's great to see that a foreign language film like this can still make such a splash at Toronto.
Emma, it's been a good year for Canada, this Canadian film festival, hasn't it? And I know that you like one film in particular from Quebec.
Yes, it's a film called Corbeau. It's by a first-time filmmaker from Quebec, Matthew Denis. It's a wonderful exploration of a teenage terrorist in 1960s Canada. I think that Canadian cinema is possibly some of the most exciting in the world at the moment. There's so many stories to tell. Whatever they're doing, I think they're doing it right.
I put a report together before we came to Toronto saying this was the People's Festival. I then found out that they're actually charging for a special Buzz ticket pack. $1,500 for 5 tickets. That's a lot of money to go and see a film. There's a carnival-like atmosphere with all kinds of commercial endorsement that's been on King Street, the main thoroughfare here. What's going on with Toronto? Has something gone wrong?
It's very corporate, very Hollywood, very star-driven. Yes, you still have a spotlight on some homegrown Canadian films, on some foreign language films like Wild Tales, but it's become very studio-driven.
I agree with Christian. It does feel like one long Hollywood junket. It's about the Oscars, and I think that if I was a world cinema auteur trying to show my film in the first 4 days of Toronto, I would go somewhere else, really, because the press are too busy running around trying to interview Reese Witherspoon, Al Pacino, Channing Tatum.
Well, we've got to stop there, but thank you both very much indeed. We'll be back very soon here on BBC World News with more from the Toronto International Film Festival.